Oh man, okay, it's 9:30. We got the Real Peanut Gallery up in here tonight, y'all, so y'all have to forgive us. They getting it in, but
on the panel.
You know what I'm saying? Mess around and hit a topic, and boy, they just went for it. Woo! And they got some wine too. Yeah. So you know, but anyway, it's a fine line, y'all.
Look, I'm like trying to get here. I'm trying to get here. My mind is like on 10 million degrees right now.
Alice, the AD, y'all missed. Just want to let you know.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's a fine line. It's Thursday. It's 9:30, and as usual, we have more royalty in the house. We need to change the show to like this royalty. Just
royalty.
You know, that's all we have up in here. So
the TY.
You know what I'm saying? But we got kisses and more over here. So. Ebony Madison holding it down. And we got to say it. We're going to get it right in on the front end. We got, like I said, much royalty. We got Mr. T.Y. You got to tell me what T.Y. T.Y. Martin.
My name, my whole name. I don't like to tell nobody my whole name because
only here on the fine line you hear this.
My name is Tyrone Le Jardin Martin the First.
Wait a minute, Tyrone
Le Jardin Martin the First.
Jardin. No, wait. Where are you from again?
Originally?
Yeah.
Chicago.
Oh, okay. But where did you live?
In Chicago?
No, like where else have you lived?
Oh, Ohio.
Okay, because I know we had that brief discussion because I was going to say,
you know. Ohio too.
Yeah, because I was going to say that's how
I'm from Chicago, so we all good. Yeah, we all family up in here.
Gangland up in here.
Gangland.
Gangsters.
Gangland.
That's how they do the names.
Oh, and I lived in Canada too for a while.
In Canada, okay.
So Canadian too.
What part?
Ottawa and Montreal.
Okay.
I did some productions there too.
Yeah. Well, dude, look, he's a playwright. By the way, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it, but chat box is wide open. Go ahead and type your name and your city in the chat box so we know who you are and where you are. Also, the phones will be live tonight. Don't call for at least for the first 20 minutes or so. We got to get our guest conversation in, and then we'll open up the phone so that you can call in and ask whatever questions you want, or you can go ahead and type, depending if you got authorized.
Just call.
No, because you know how our people do. What was that night they were blowing up the phone? We couldn't even do the show. Who was on? That was Anthony. Oh my God!
Did you have free tickets?
No, he was just he just had all his family, man. I mean, it was like it was a family reunion on the show.
I didn't tell my family I was going to be on here.
Oh man, no,
they crazy.
No,
oh wow.
Say they would have got it in.
Yeah, they would start cussing and saying bad words on the radio.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
they can cuss. Okay, call in, y'all. Y'all can cuss if y'all want to.
No filter.
No filters here, man.
Okay.
Wide open.
Yeah. Okay.
No. Yeah. So we learn from Vino. Vino goes in like that.
Oh, really?
Vino Seduction every 8:45 p.m. every Thursday.
Yes.
VinoSeduction.com.
And the drinks are compliments of the lovely ladies.
Exactly.
I didn't get a drink. I didn't get a drink.
Miss Maya, Miss Daniel.
I didn't get a drink. Dude, I had one earlier, but I can't drink that stuff.
Dude, you straight out the backyard with this, man.
I was mine. I actually got 2 drinks tonight.
Man.
Well,
yo, but let me quickly. I don't even know if I can read all of this, dude. When you invite somebody and they got like, they got a dictionary for a bio. I mean, because he got so much stuff. Dude,
I'll break it down. I'll break it down to you.
Break it down.
yeah, there you go. Break it down. Man.
Okay. When I first started,
but wait a minute. I see all the opening shows for the OJs, Whispers, Mary J, Kirk Franklin, Steve Harvey, and many others. Many others mean like the other 40, 50 people that you.
A lot of people.
Yeah, I bet.
2 or 3 minutes. 2 or 3 minutes, or 4 minutes, or 15 minutes before the other comedian comes out.
Exactly.
It'll be an hour. You get paid.
So you do the comedy too.
Yeah.
Okay, but because it says right at the, I want to make sure I got that. You had playwright, producer, director, actor.
Yes.
34 stage plays in 10 years.
No, that's old right there. It's more than 34.
It's more how many?
It's 48, 47.
47? And how many?
48. 13 years.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do 6 shows a year.
You're a busy boy. You do your own?
I write my own plays. I write, direct, and produce my own plays. I have some producers on the board to help me because it's very.
You got a whole family of folks.
Yeah, productions are very expensive, so I need help doing that because I'm not like Tyler Perry yet.
Okay.
Or that up there, not Tyler Perry, but up there,
Yeah, doing your thing.
$500 million guys.
Yeah.
$500 million.
But that's just time. That's all. Yeah. So give us a little history, man.
Well, I first started out career-wise. I was a fashion merchandiser for 25 years. So I look young. But I'm 49 years old.
Okay.
I started out fashion merchandising for a lot of stores like Ann Taylor, Lane Bryant, Dillard's, and Lord and Taylor, things like that. Saxford Avenue, I did that for 25 years.
Okay.
I stopped doing that, and I started doing stand-up comedy for 10 straight years, professional. The first 2 years, I got paid, but I still bombed a lot of shows. I bombed. Like the OJs and Whispers, I bombed very bad.
A lot of people say those first shows
I
were
got
like
bombed.
off the
It was
chain,
Like
you know.
bomb, like boo.
Like no, like boo, but just people was like, who is that? Oh, is that somebody?
Why is he on that stage?
Well, you want the show? We want the show? We want the OJ, you know. But it was experience. I still got paid. You know,
Okay,
but,
yeah.
But the funny part about that concert I did, the first concert I bombed in was the OJ's, like I said, in Cleveland. The guy introduced me. You remember the Front Row Theater?
Yes, I remember the Front Row Theater.
And he introduced me. He introduced me, and before he could call me, I came up on the stage. Before he could walk back to the to the backstage, I was behind him. He's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm through. I'm finished." And I got paid $300 for each show. I had 2 shows. I had $300.
Nice.
But I did that, so I stopped doing comedy, and I went to theater, and I've been doing that for like almost 15 years now.
Now, what was it that got you into the whole theater thing? You just
I got divorced.
really?
Yeah, and I
So what,
moved-
you had a story to tell or something? What was
Yeah,
it?
that's making me hot. You say hot lights on. No, when I got divorced, I moved to Memphis, Tennessee. Because my cousin said, "Come on down here and start going to church with us, and just a Bible belt."
Oh,
Pray.
right.
No, people
Yeah.
say, I was always in a church and everything, but it went down there, and you know, Memphis, Tennessee is people like got the little storefront churches anyway.
Right.
So I went down there, and I met a guy that was in the mall, and he was passing out flyers to a play, and I was like, "Oh my God, who's in Margaret Avery in this production?" Different the guy from Temptations, different celebrities, big names that we know that was in this production. And I was like, man, I said, "Oh, what can I do? Can I come backstage and like do something?" He was like, "Yeah, man, come on, I'm gonna put you on." So I went backstage and I started. Before I went backstage, I was passing out flyers throughout the city like he did, and I was doing things, everything he did. And so then I got on the show as an extra, and I said, "You know what? This is what I want to do." And that was almost 15 years
It
ago.
just hit you like that.
Yep. And
Oh,
I started, and I
wow.
got back to Cleveland. I got back to Cleveland. I stayed in Cleveland the whole year before I wrote my first play. I went back to stand-up comedy, heavy,
Okay.
and then for that year, and then I wrote my first play.
Did the comedy?
Had there ever been a desire for you to write a play? Or
No, I
be in
didn't.
a play or
No,
anything
no,
for us,
no,
I think?
no.
It was
Just
never-
stand-up comedy. I wanted to be funny, because I wanted to get back in the day. I did comedy so I could get the girls. That's the only reason I did comedy, so I could get the girls. It's the
Did you
truth.
get
And them
the
lights are
girls?
hot. Oh my God,
Sex,
them lights
drugs,
are hot.
and comedy,
No,
right?
wait, no, it wasn't sex. I didn't have sex. That
You
much.
just had girls.
I was married. No, actually, I was married then.
Oh,
So you know I
okay.
wasn't having sex.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a little bit.
But you were doing the comedy.
Yeah, I was doing stand-up comedy. Yeah,
for the girls.
right.
Okay.
But I was. He get me confused. I think I was going
What?
through divorce or something. I don't know. I don't know what. Which one are you talking about? Before I went to Memphis,
Dude, I'm not trying to get you in no trouble, man.
No, she's married already.
Oh, okay,
She's
all
getting
right.
divorced too.
Okay.
But no, I was doing comedy while I was getting divorced, while I was married.
Okay.
So I got divorced and I stayed in the comedy.
Okay.
So that's
I
what
got
I'm
you.
saying. That's
I
what
got
I'm
you.
getting
I
at.
got you. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So you got all these plays. Were most of them yours, or
They're all my plays.
They're all your plays.
All my plays.
Okay. Your favorite play. That's like, I know that's like asking your favorite child, but you know.
I do have a favorite. No. All 3 of my kids are my favorites. My favorite play. It has to be Lord Why Me,
Okay.
because that play is about.
What
domestic-
year was that? I'm sorry.
That was our first. That was my second play I've ever written.
Okay.
And I've been doing that play for almost 15 years.
Wow.
That play is about domestic violence.
Okay.
And it's very powerful. It's been all over Chicago, Cleveland, Tennessee, Atlanta's been here.
Okay.
And my most popular international stage play is Fired on Your Day Off. Fired on Your Day Off. That's
Get
that-
outta
that's,
here.
that's international. That's international. That was in Canada, Montreal, and Ottawa. So that's an international stage play.
Fired on your day off.
Yes, it's a comedy. It's about a hair salon getting fired at a hair salon.
Man, can you spell postal? I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, that's like, you know, you're like, oh, okay, so you fired me on
Yeah.
the, no, I'm still coming to see
Well,
y'all.
she got fired. When she got fired, she turned violent, and she came.
Yeah,
back
I
to
bet she did.
She came back with a gun and wanted to kill everybody because of her negligence, keeping her booth dirty, not paying her booth rent, not
Okay.
coming to work on time, always late, always. It's a comedy.
Okay,
but it's
okay.
really, it's a really good production.
It's
Okay.
like
Did you ever do a
something-
video of it or anything like that? You got any videos?
Yeah, I got some videos, but it's back.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Does it get better?
it gets better. Yes,
Okay.
and I hate the show. I had to see myself on video like 2
Okay.
years ago. It's like, oh God, I could have did better than that.
Well,
But-
you got a new play coming, and
Yes.
actually we got a clip Okay, it's about 5 minutes long. We're gonna play a couple minutes of it.
Okay.
Kind of lead us into the video and what that's all about.
This play is called "The Color of My Skin." It's about racism.
And this is coming out. I'm sorry.
It's coming out. Hopefully, we're looking at the date of April 3rd.
Okay, I'm sorry.
At Porter Sanford Performing Arts Center in Decatur. So yes, so this play is about racism. It's about choice. The choices in our life that we make. I can't judge you for the choices you decide you want to make for your life. So we can't judge people. We can't. I don't like when people use the Bible saying the Bible said don't do this, don't do that sin, don't do that. When all sin is sin to God, to me, to everybody. So whether you do this sin or you do that sin, I do a sin, you do a sin. It's all sin. So we can't judge people.
Okay.
So these are two women that decide they fell in love with each other. They never thought about this. They never thought about it. They just happened to fall in love. And not only is the girl white, the other girl is black. So it's a two-edged sword. What do you call it? Two-sided sword. Double-sided sword.
I should have watched the whole thing then.
But the girl that you see on the video, she's a friend of the Caucasian girl that's dating the black girl.
Okay.
She hates black people, and then it's a girl too. So she's black and it's a girl. So I
gotta watch this again because see, you just to put a whole nother thing on.
It's
you
deep.
know,
it's a deep production.
We're gonna play this video. We're gonna play a few minutes of it, but just check this out because now you make me want to see the play.
It's a serious production.
We're gonna be right back. Check this video out right quick.
Family and the way you were brought up and what you were taught to believe as a child. Let's talk about that for a moment, shall we?
Yeah, absolutely. My dad ingrained in me from when I was very little how important hard work is and how important it is to work for everything that you have. I mean, every dollar my dad owned, he broke his back for. And he also taught me that certain groups of ethnicities don't work for the money that they have and are given things like welfare and food stamps and all of these government-funded programs while we have to work for everything that we have. It's not fair. I don't think it's fair at all, and I think that our system is so inept to help these people that don't deserve it. And now it's like a slap in the face when you want to bring a date to the country club that probably used welfare and financial aid to get through school, while I struggled for 4 years to get through college.
So what you're saying is, you know, your best friend, Brooke, is presently dating what you call an Afro-American person, and you don't like that. That's why you're here. Am I correct?
Yes, that's why I'm here, because it makes me so angry, and it takes every fiber in my being not to rip her hair out of her head. It's a slap in the face. It's a blatant slap in the face and attack on everything that we grew up to know. Everything. You know, if you want to be Angelina Jolie, go somewhere else and do it.
Sure. I mean, for the most part, why are you so upset with her decisions? Talk about it. Don't be afraid to talk. That's what you're here for. I'm your doctor, so you got to talk to someone about the whole thing. You know, you can't keep it bottled inside of you. It's not good.
I don't know what to say. I don't even know where to start. I don't know why it makes me so angry, but it enrages me. It makes me cringe. I can't even... I don't know what to say.
I mean, she's your best friend too, you know.
Exactly. So why is she just now telling me about this?
I mean, you know, she's got her own life to live, you know. Her life and your life is two different lives to live, you know. You've got to live your own.
Yes, but the way that you live affects everyone. Could you be so blind not to know that dating someone that's black is going to ruin everything that she's worked for? Everything that she's worked for.
Get out of the way.
Wow.
I mean,
Dude.
but that's real life, though.
Yeah.
So
the hate. Some people see. Black people are racist too.
Oh yeah.
And white
yeah.
people. It's the color of my skin is not the color of your skin. The color of the skin, your color of my skin is what I believe and what I believe in, what I don't believe in. It's who you are. That's the color of your skin.
Yeah.
Whatever you believe in, not necessarily the color. You used to start out as color.
Yeah.
But now it's what you believe in. And it's some beliefs are different than yours. Our beliefs could be different, but it's your belief. So I can't judge you on what you believe. I have to accept you for who you are and what you believe. It's your right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
crazy.
Yeah.
But hey, everybody who's watching, go ahead and type your name and your city in the chat box so we know who you are, where we are. We can give you a shout out. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and call in. I think I got a phone number here somewhere. There it is. Give us a call at 404-890-6091. And, go ahead and ask a question or if you've seen one of the previous plays or whatever, just go ahead and call in. But again, you can type in the chat box also. We can see what you're chatting and get your question in. I wanted to get kind of into the mechanics before we get into the topic, which is how you take an idea to a full-blown play, But before we go there, there was a couple things I wanted to ask you. You have auditions.
Yes.
Okay. And as long as you've been at it, has it gotten to the point now where you can kind of see if you're auditioning people? Can you pick up pretty quick?
Yes.
Right
away.
No, is it just you or
right
you
away.
have a team?
It's me out front. I may have one or two people on my team that's there in the room with me. Usually just myself.
Can I help you? I'm a good judge of character.
Sure you are. Anyway, so keeping them. No.
I am.
Yeah.
I really am.
It's auditioning is really, you have to look through the person. Look through this. See, theater is a religion.
Okay.
If you believe in it, it'll take care of you.
Okay.
Because you're taking care of it.
Okay.
But I don't know. If you understand what I'm saying, if that makes any sense. I can look at somebody and tell whether or not they can go into the spirit of a character in my production. I can look at you for the first 30 seconds. I can tell whether or not you're going to be this actress or actor I need. Okay. And if you're auditioning for me, and the role you're auditioning for is not the role that you're auditioning, you know what I'm saying, I'll write a role for you just so you can be in this production.
So they have specific characters that they're going after,
right?
When they come in,
but not sometimes, yes, but sometimes you're just going to go into the spirituality of the character you're playing. Okay. And a lot of people make a mistake when they audition. They come in, first thing they do is ask a question: Can I sit down? Can I take my shoes off? When do I start now? Are you ready? Those are, ask questions when you come into audition. You come in and just go right in. You come in and greet, speak,
right.
say hello, whatever,
Right.
make eye contact, to tell me your name and what your monologue is, whatever.
See, now,
go right into it.
See, y'all have to check me because I'd be the cat that walk in. I ask all the questions. Can I sit down? Y'all got some water. And y'all, I'd be. Wait a minute. But I would be the cat that would be doing all of that. And that would be my character.
Yeah, you'd be a cat we never see again.
That would be my character.
So just so people know, just so actors know what we do when they leave the audition room, we laugh.
Really?
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said
that. Uh-oh. You done told the whole world now. And they see your face. You can't even say it's radio.
It's like American Idol, some people. It's like American Idol. Come on, American Idol is funny. It's hilarious. Some people are just hilarious.
You just really?
Yeah, some people.
Do you record them?
Sometimes I do.
Oh, sometimes
I do. And look back.
Because sometimes you gotta.
Yeah, some people some people are nervous and they don't do it. Don't give their best right away. So I can see if they have potential, and I'll call them back.
Okay.
But yeah, so don't ask questions. Don't wear cleavage and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Showing your butt and all this.
Really? They go there.
Unless you're
you don't want to do that.
Or what if there is a character that you are going to be like a prostitute or?
But you're looking for more of the verbal or more of the character because you can always change the clothes. Yeah. Okay.
I want the actors to come to us with the spirit of the character they're playing.
Okay.
Come to me and show me the spirit of it. If you can go into the spirit like Denzel does.
Yeah.
He went into the spirit of that role.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to come out.
Wait.
But,
we got a call on the phone. Caller, state your name and your city, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you? Your show is wonderful. My name is Linda Rucker. I'm Ebony Madison mother in Cleveland, Ohio. Thank you. And everybody on there, it looks beautiful. That's my daughter.
Girl, we're going to give you a show.
And that man is really talented. I love y'all show. And have a blessed day.
Thank you so much. You call back anytime.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mama.
Take care. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming. It's been great. Show's over.
Thank you, Mommy. Oh my God.
How's your mother?
That was really my mom.
I'm going to commercial. We'll be right back, y'all.
Hi, babe.
No. The Sony Vaio notebook with inbuilt camera.
So yeah, sorry about last night.
I just don't understand why you didn't call.
Yeah, well, I was on E-Trade, diversifying my portfolio, taking control like a wolf.
Right.
What's that? That's volatility in the market. Taken care of. Wolf style. Oh, oh, oh.
And that milkaholic Lindsay wasn't over?
Lindsay?
Milka what?
Build a diversified portfolio at E-Trade.
Milka, what? Oh, man, I'm sorry, y'all. I've been doing this 6 years. That's the first time I had to go to commercial after a call.
Thank you, Mama.
I had to go to commercial on that one. Woo, Lord, Henry. She was bringing it, man. Okay, all right, let me regroup, okay? But, is melanin, is that it? Melanin? I think that's what it is.
Melanated.
Melanated?
Oh, melanin.
Melanin? Okay, I guess.
Well, sorry if we mispronounced it.
Yeah, we ain't not too bright here. You got Natasha,
Look, maybe you
Jan, girl, you didn't get it right either. Be quiet. We got Robin. Roz, what's up, Roz? I've been seeing your thing. You need to type that in there because the showcase thing. I've been checking that out because I want to come check that out. So yeah, go ahead and type that in. That look like that's gonna be hot. Yeah, So but yeah, we appreciate y'all coming out and checking out the show and all that good stuff. let's go into, and you got an idea, and how do your ideas come to you? I mean, because a lot of comedians say they just pay attention, like Bill Cosby, they just pay attention to just what's going on around them, and that's where they get their ideas.
Life situations. If I'm talking to you about, I could be talking to you about being bullied in high school, and how it's and how you had to go to the hospital or to see a doctor because of it, or you got beat up.
And that really happened to me.
Really?
I got jumped in high school, and I had to go to the hospital, and I had to transfer to another school.
Well, these are stories I would write about.
Yeah,
I would write about her as a young lady, her age, and it would show her today what she's doing today. But I make it more devastating.
Got you.
Really, because people like devastation.
They need drama.
Yes, and my productions are like watching them, watching a movie on the stage.
Okay.
So that's how serious they are. They're very emotional. So I need my actors to tap into that emotion of the character.
Okay.
A lot of plays I see nowadays are just plays.
Well, what about the ideas? I mean, because I'm a songwriter, so you as a songwriter, you got pages and pages and pages of stuff that's that just doesn't make it. Right. It doesn't even make it to the recording studio. I mean, it's just sitting there. Okay. Do you have stuff like that where you have ideas and they just don't go any further?
I have about 5 stage production ideas in my head right now that I haven't written yet because it's like they're too easy to write, and I don't like easy stuff. If it's easy, I won't do it. Like some kids in school, if it works really easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some kids are real smart, but their work is so easy they won't do it, so they'll fail. But anyway, I have a production I wrote in Canada as well. When I was doing a production in Canada, Fire on Your Day Off, I wrote another play called Unmarried. It's called it never hit the stage before.
Okay. It's
called Unmarried. It's about a couple that's married. It showed how they met and how they fell in love and how they have kids and how they fell apart. He lives upstairs. I'm sorry, he lived downstairs. She lived upstairs. They live in the same house. They're still married, but they're not. They're unmarried because they're not doing what married people are supposed to do. Okay. So it's called Unmarried. Okay. It's I gotta bring it back.
I bet there's a lot of drama
deep.
in that.
Oh my God, it's a lot of drama.
Sound like drama.
It's a lot of drama.
You got the wrong folks coming to the house and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. He has his girls come over.
What M2A? Who is he and what is he to you and all that?
They end up. It's a happy ending. They end up getting back. I always have to have a happy ending.
Okay.
You gotta have a happy ending.
Man,
people tear the theater up. They're gonna tear the theater up on the color of my skin. They're gonna tear it up.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be ugly.
But it's gonna be the truth.
Yeah.
I tell you.
You said that was a true story though, right?
It's a true. It's inspired by a true story. Yes.
And that's what makes it, I guess, so powerful is being here in Atlanta, and you see a lot of those type of relationships here.
Yes.
So
that
really makes it.
I didn't experience like a lot of gays, and if you were gay in Ohio, you was undercover. Nobody know you was.
Right.
You was behind the green screen.
Right.
You was behind some white screen, or you behind the curtain on that. Nobody knew. Nobody knew that you were. But in Atlanta, it's like look over here. I'm not. I'm just saying.
Right.
But a lot of people thought I was because I did fashion, I did comedy, I did theater. It's like he gay. He too artsy.
Wow, really?
Yeah, but at first. But
now you got all that work there.
Yeah, bam. No, I'm straight up. I had the honeys up in this piece. I need the honeys. Yeah, really. But it's a lot of muscle behind me.
You know what I'm saying?
So I wouldn't be doing that. Yeah, I know.
Oh, I done heard of some beatdowns now. Where the brothers jumped the wrong one.
Yeah. So,
So how long is this play gonna run?
This play is gonna run it's one night only. Okay. One show, one night only.
Wow, really?
Yes, one night only. We did this.
So since we TV, we get media passes, right?
Yeah,
come back, take pictures.
Yeah, you do all you want.
Yeah.
We got to work what we got. You know what I'm saying?
You can do it.
But Roz is over here blowing up the chat box, and if I don't repeat what she's talking about, then it's gonna be a problem. Hi Ty, I remember Terry Moore told me about your plays and spoke to you about
Singer.
Oh, Singer. Oh yeah, about you. Yeah, told you about Singer in one.
Okay.
I guess that she meant singing in one. I guess. Yeah. Well, yeah. And she said, check my website, Roz Shepherd.
Okay, Roz.
Blah blah blah. Yeah, I talked to Roz.
Okay.
Cool.
And it says,
awesome.
yeah.
I should put it on. I should put it on there. Put it in there.
Yeah.
Put it in. Okay, Roz, you in?
See, Roz?
I still got my one line. Like Roz, you sing, you do your thing, but I just have to get my one line.
We'll get you in.
Now, see, because I mean, I had already kind of like lined up my whole little questioning so that we can kind of work. I can kind of work it to the point where you can like hook me up for a Tony You know what I'm saying?
Let me get my Tony first.
Well, you know what? I'm almost gonna be in the play. I'm gonna get the Tony for the almost being in the play award. You know that.
We get you. I can get that tonight. Got a car. Look in the back seat of the car and grab the blue bag. Grab the blue bag.
The almost Tony.
Yeah, the almost Tony award. Right.
I'm thinking of submitting to Broadway next year.
Okay.
I'm gonna do some musical. It's gonna be a musical.
Okay.
It's gonna be it.
So with Tony's, that's for musicals.
Yes,
and,
musicals.
And what is the plays? Or is it kind of both?
It's the both, but mostly in New York, they're musicals.
Okay.
On Broadway, they're mostly musicals because people like singing. Okay. I don't like singing a lot of singing in my productions. Okay. I don't like a lot of singing in every scene. Got 2 songs in every scene.
Right.
It takes away from what the story is about.
Right.
When I write a production, my productions are about are geared to help people when they leave the theater.
Okay.
Make them while you're sitting there, you think, and also help them.
Yeah.
And it has my production, Lord Why Me, about domestic violence production, has helped so many men and women across this country because domestic violence is not just verbal or physical; it's verbal and physical and mental.
And mental. Yeah.
You could be with your girl for 10 years and you never hit her, but you abusing her by talking to her, cursing her out, calling her names, saying you stupid, you fat, da 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 da. Yeah. That's mental abuse, and that sticks with you.
I mean, it's almost like water on a rock.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, it just after a while, it just that drip, and it'll wear you down. It'll beat you down.
And a lot of men are going through that as well. So
that's true.
It ain't just the women. It ain't just y'all. It's y'all doing us the wrong way a little bit.
What have you thought about? What have you thought about, like, since you said your plays are geared to helping people, and right now one of the biggest issues that we have in this country is bullying. It has come to the forefront. Have you ever thought about doing something like that, and geared especially towards teens, because there are a lot of teen suicide, unfortunately, because of bullying in schools and things of that sort?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question. I'm presently writing a production about bullying.
Okay.
It's about bullying. I haven't put a name to it yet.
Okay.
But I'm writing a production right now about bullying. Okay. And it's really devastating. It's a devastating story because it's devastating because it's true. It's true.
It's true. Yeah.
So I want to go into the devastation of the production. Yeah. Of this story. So it's gonna be it's coming out this summer. So
now one other thing, and one of the things that again, being in the arts, you kind of learn. Or I'm not gonna say kind of learn, but sooner or later you run into a situation where you write something and you really feel good about it, and then you mess around and you put it in the streets. I was listening to that video that Tyler put out where he said he talked about how he had, he saved up his money all year, and once a year he was doing his play, it made me think that about how, as an artist or someone who's putting stuff like that together, you can really believe in what it is that you're doing, but then when it hits the streets, I mean, there's no sugarcoating whether the people like it or not. Because they're spending their money.
Exactly.
So, you've had some successes. Did you ever had anything you put out there and it just you just missed? Because I know I have.
For 14, almost 15 years. A lot of shows. I can remember one show. It was a theater. It cost maybe $1,800. This was back in the day. So you know it's really expensive now.
Oh yeah.
So it's $1,800 to do a show. No, I'm sorry. Is it $2,800 or one of? I think it was $1,800, $1,800 or $1,900 to do the show for 2 days at this big cathedral church, popular church in Cleveland.
Okay.
On Euclid.
I know what you're talking about.
And it cost. I think I made $1. I paid myself $1 after I had to pay everybody, and I only had like the first show, I had like 4 people there.
Wow.
The next show I had like 12.
Wow.
And next show I had like 24, something like that. But when I was living in Cleveland, I didn't get any more than 100 people. I didn't get more. I've never gotten any more than 110 people at any show I've done in Cleveland. So I came to Atlanta.
What are you up to now? Like,
I'm up to. Oh God, I'm up to.
I mean, that's.
I love where I started. I'm not gonna knock where I started from now. Playhouse Square.
I know about Playhouse Square.
So right now I'm up to. I sell out the Fox, the Port of Sanford, Balsa Theater,
There's got to be a good feeling after you've been at it.
It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling.
Yeah,
it's a really good feeling. It's a lot of tears, a lot of pain, a lot of sweating, a lot of praying, and more praying, and
yeah. I mean, that's exactly what Tyler was talking about. You know, he said you got to put in. You got to
put in. You can't stop. So you can't do a. See, you cannot do a play, and it flops. That's not your call. If it flops and you go and you leave it, that's not your calling.
Right.
Or you're not obedient to your calling.
Right.
So if it flops, you have no choice but to keep going. You have to keep going.
Right.
And if you get homeless by doing it, so be it. You got to be homeless or whatever.
Tyler Perry was
you be
homeless.
fat, you gonna be skinny or whatever you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You lose weight, you don't eat. Cause I lost a couple pounds. But the ramen noodles are really the chicken flavor.
Yeah,
you want the 12-pack? No, anyway.
Look, I done had ramen noodles now.
And those are ramen is ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles, ramen.
Whatever it is.
Chicken flavor is the best kind. I don't care. You gotta have no money to get a pack of ramen noodle flavor, the 10 in the box. Anyway.
So go in.
But yeah, so yes, I did flop. In one play, I had a lot of plays that I wouldn't say they flopped, but as far as the audience is concerned, they didn't show up.
Okay.
I didn't have Facebook back then. I didn't have a website
you
back then.
have a whole new.
I was out passing out flyers to like 2, 3 in the morning to people, but I don't know. It's a big change now.
Yeah,
I've done a lot. I've learned a lot.
Social media.
I've learned a lot. Yeah. Social media.
So do you have a people that because I don't want to ask what advice do you give people who are trying to do? I don't even want to go there. Let me just twist it a little bit. I know you've had some people who have approached you
every day
about how you do what you do, and what do you tell them? I mean,
I tell them. I don't know what I tell them. It depends on who it is. I look at them. Let me see. You. No, but
it probably just depends.
Turn
on
around,
the
turn sideways.
And the person.
Yeah, if somebody come to me and tell me I got a play I wrote, I got some plays I wrote. Where they at? On my dresser. I encourage them to get those plays up and running some kind of way. Find the money, beg for the money, borrow the money, get the money out so you can do the plays.
Because I assume there's a lot of stages to getting a play. I mean, you got an idea, you got to write it out.
Yes.
You know, you got to
write it again.
Rewrites.
You got to rewrite it, then you got to get it edited.
See, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
part.
then you got to let somebody read it, get somebody's opinion. Then you got to edit some more.
Really?
Yes. And then you got to edit some more because my mind, my brain changes. It creates. Yeah. It develops more each day.
Yeah.
So if I wrote a play, I look back on it, I said, God, wait
a minute. Let me see if I got that right. I want to make sure I got that right. You write the play.
Yes.
You rewrite the play.
Yes.
You edit the play. Get somebody else to edit it.
Yeah, right.
And then you get somebody else to read it.
Exactly.
They're going to come back. You're going to have to make adjustments to that.
Exactly.
Now, how many times do you go through that cycle? Edit?
About 5 or 6 times. But you can't let people read your production that don't have the spirit of what a production is about. You don't want to let anybody read your production.
Right.
People don't know theater.
So you have certain people that
exactly. Some people don't know theater.
Okay.
Just so I let people. When my daughter's mother, Jaden, my daughter. Hey Jaden, I know she's probably not watching. She's probably in bed. Is it 9 o'clock yet? Is it 8 o'clock?
Yes,
she's in bed.
Yeah.
Her mother.
In bed.
Her mom. Her mother. Every year, her mother used to read my. Even when we broke up, I would send my script over to her to read. Okay. She was the worst critic,
really,
in the world. I was like, okay, I don't care if you're a critic. So, I want you to be a critic. I want you to read the script.
So is it so you as a playwright, you're trying to get the script to a certain point where you can bring in the right actors who take it to the next level. Is that right? Or
it all goes together. But I'm going to be directing it. Yeah. So I'll make up for any spaces. Yeah. They're not there.
Right.
So a lot of times actors can write their script as they're rehearsing it. Okay. We can change it. Yeah, we can. But I don't like people to ad lib unless they know their lines already.
Right.
Okay. Know your lines already. Then you could.
Then you make adjustments.
Yeah. Then you could add something to it, but go back to it.
Yeah.
So that you won't mess the other actor up in your scene. You won't mess him up. So you could.
That makes sense.
Like singing like groups.
We got Robin. That is Robin. Yeah, Robin says, what keeps you motivated? There are a lot of haters and doubters. Sometimes you you like that one, huh? Haters and doubters. You can be your worst critic. How do you battle it? Good question.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it would hurt me a lot because I put my heart and soul into it, and I haven't done anything to this person to hate me, but I put my heart into it. It would hurt. It used to hurt me a lot. I used to cry a lot.
Right.
In my bed, and I didn't want to do theater anymore. But then I realized this is my call, and I have to do this. So now when people hate on me, which they still do,
right,
most of the time they don't know me. So I'll use that mechanism. They don't know me, so it's not true.
Well, I mean,
and the people that do know me, they hating. because I haven't done anything to them.
Right.
You know,
but they say you got to have the haters. If you don't have the haters, then you don't.
Haters motivated.
Yeah,
haters are motivators.
You got to have the haters.
I am so motivated, right, sitting in this chair right now. It's ridiculous, because I've helped people in this city, and all down in the South, all over the country. I've helped actors get their start. And if they want to hate on me after that, that's on them. Because
you did your part.
You understand something. If you check the record, a lot of them that hate on me now are not even doing anything now.
Okay.
I was the last production they were in. Because I gave them a chance when nobody else would.
Wow.
Right.
So I did my part.
Right.
They'll come back. They always come back and say they're sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, so have you ever thought about, I mean, I know you do the plays, but have you ever thought about doing short films?
I'm considering going to film late this year. This year I'm going to film, turning maybe 2 productions into film.
Okay.
I'm searching around for a great filmmaker and cinematographer right now as we speak.
Yeah. You know, Atlanta is the
Hollywood spot right now. Yeah. You couldn't be in a better place to do it.
Exactly. I mean. And I want to get distribution before I even start. I want to know that I have opportunity to get distribution. I wanted to do a movie, a short or a movie, and it just be on Facebook or on the internet or whatever. I wanted it to be sold in Walmart, Walgreens, Woolworth. Is it still Woolworth?
Woolworth ain't around no more.
I want it sold in
Gold Circle.
Gold Circle. Giant Tigers. You know Giant Tigers in Cleveland? Gaylords. Yeah.
Lord, y'all have memory lane. Mrs. Dre wants to know, where do you get your inspiration from?
My inspiration comes from my kids. My one daughter. She inspires me to do stuff. My inspiration comes from knowing that I have to do it. And I know that if I have to do something, I have the technology to do it.
If you're going to be in it, you really need to be all in.
I have the tools to do it. Like I can sit here right now and think of a production and write it when I get home.
Wow.
You know, that's because I have to do it. I'm inspired by.
So you could write. You could write Ebony right now.
I can write right now.
He's busy. He is busy.
But you know, I'm glad you said that. People all the time come on Facebook and different event shows, internet sites, and say, "You're so busy." Oh my! But I'm really not all that busy. I'm busy, but
sometimes I see him at he'll say he's at Houston's or something about to have a salad or take a picture of his meal.
Don't mention
I'm everywhere. Houston, they went up on they little sandwiches and stuff.
I was kind of mad about that.
You talking about Houston's?
At Houston,
yeah, they don't flip their whole script. Now we about because everybody mad at them.
So anyway, listen to EBT cards, shouldn't they?
Anyway, okay. Robin says, what keeps you motivated? Okay, we got that. What keeps you, where you get your inspiration from? Roz says, I've never heard anyone be so honest to the point of not quitting at the point of homelessness. Were you always this honest with yourself? Have you ever quit? That's a good question.
You know what?
I know
I tried to quit. I tried to quit.
Yeah.
I was frustrated. I tried to quit, but I couldn't. I was not myself no more. I was disobedient.
Yeah.
If I quit now, and I'm not at the Tyler level or the other levels. If I can't quit now, it would kill me to quit.
Yeah.
I would.
Quitting is rough.
I would exist. I've come too far.
To
quit.
Yeah.
And
you don't know. You really don't know.
Exactly. So I cannot quit.
I cannot quit.
What I'm doing now until I get it right.
Yeah.
I can't quit. I tried to quit, but it was painful. It was painful.
Because you never know. It could be that just one more.
Yeah, you could be right around the corner.
I am around the corner.
Yeah.
I am right around the corner. I know I'm around the corner. I'm around the corner because I've done it all. I know I've got the knowledge. I don't know it all, but I've gained knowledge, experience. I've been through ups and downs, in and outs. I've been happy. I've had sold out crowds. I've had no crowd.
Wow.
I have a sold out crowd mostly since I've been living here 5 years. And all my friends, they support me, they trust me, they believe me, they love me. I love y'all too. Thanks for asking.
Roz, I'm sorry, Roz had a question. I'm sorry. Do you have haters in your fammy? Boy, she hit the button there, boy.
My family is my family believes in me.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Let me tell you what they're doing now. They're sitting back, waiting for the explosion. So I could make it heavy, so they can say.
So they see it coming.
So they can stop. Yes, they're waiting
because they know
they're waiting. They love me. My sisters, my daughters are my biggest fans, and my mother used to come to my plays. She used to come, and now when I was in Cleveland, now she came to my last 12. She's the first one.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, but,
man. Let's see. I'm sorry. Melanated says, "Welcome to the ATL, the home of the cutthroats."
Yeah.
Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Wow.
It's a lot of cutthroats here. Oh my gosh.
Really?
You have to be out. See, Brandon Milch is the one that taught me how to
get around that. Or?
No, he taught me how do you say? What's the word I want to use? Network.
Okay.
He taught me how to network.
Okay.
And when you taught how to network, you see what's good and what's bad.
Yeah.
You see the haters.
Yeah, Brandon.
Yeah, you see the haters.
Check out the archives. He's in archives. He came here a couple weeks ago.
He did. Brandon is the one that brought me into learning what networking because I was in Cleveland. I didn't know about networking.
Yeah.
I was.
It's a totally different beast there.
He's got a real gift for that.
Yeah. He's a network. He's an Atlanta's network king.
Yes.
It was like,
a lot of respect for this guy.
Let's see. Rod says, Ty, do you know Larry B. Scott from The Nerds? He's a great cinema photographer.
No.
Okay.
I probably know him if I see him.
Did your family always believe in you?
So now you know you got to Google him.
My family always believed in me.
That's awesome.
Because at all the parties and all the Sunday dinners and break parties and reunions, I was always an imitator.
Kind of like Ebony's family.
Yeah. Imitate.
Ebony got like 40 people in the chat room.
Really. I imitate different people in my family. That's how I started doing comedy. Because I was imitating family members at parties. It was just hilarious.
What?
Mm-hmm. And
family members.
Party didn't start till I get there. Till I got there. So.
Family members are always good.
And they come to Atlanta. They come to Atlanta to see my shows.
Oh, really?
Different ones come. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Cousins, relatives.
She said, "Oh wow, okay. Did your family or let's see, what would be your ultimate dream?"
Ultimate dream would be just to go on tour for about a year.
Yeah, that'd be hot.
Just stay on, be on tour for about a year. Just stay on tour.
Just be gone.
Where I could just fly my kids in whatever city I'm in. They fly out and fly whatever, and I just keep.
It's just blown out everywhere it goes.
You
got that hit.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, you're too close now.
Yeah,
definitely too close now.
Very much.
I mean, let's see. Dancer Leslie, what's up, man? Leslie came. She's in Canada. She's in Canada.
Oh, where she?
Yeah.
She is? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
She says hello. Saying hi from Canada. Hey Al, new friend TY. See, you got a new friend.
Yes. I was in Canada, Montreal, Ottawa.
See, your Facebook fans just went from 100,000 to 101,000. You know, so,
St. Catharines, Montreal. Hey, I partied.
You party?
Let's see.
Like black person in Canada look like for some in Ottawa. I was doing I was dancing like them and stuff. It was crazy.
Miss Drea says, will you ever consider doing stand-up comedy? Now he did do. She might
going back to stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
You might do it?
It's hard to go back, but I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna eventually go back because that's where that's my home. That's my heart.
Let me ask you this: have you ever starred in any of your plays?
One or two.
One. Okay.
One or two. I can't remember which one it was, but I tried to. Because somebody told me, oh, you think you all that? Because how can you be in your own play? People get haters. How you gonna be in your own play?
You know
what I'm saying? That was back in the day.
You know what's funny though? You talk about back in the day because I've been at this about 5 or 6 years, and I would get kind of the same kind of vibe because I was doing 5 or 6 shows and I was doing all the shows. But the only reason I was doing all the shows is because nobody believed in me and believed in what I was doing enough to do the shows. Yeah. So I had, it was like, so I understand what you're saying. I'm gonna
star in one of my shows coming up. I'm not sure which one, but I may star in one of my ones coming up. The one I got so many. I can't. There's so many productions. There's so many productions, man.
I need at least.
Prince had like a gazillion songs and everything.
It's so many shows.
I need to leave some space on my jacket here for my media badge.
I know. Me too. I need to
Make sure you get the right clothes.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wristband.
It'll be a wristband. Okay, cool. That'll be well.
You gotta find one to fit my wrist.
Oh yeah, we gotta find one.
A little small.
You gotta go to Baby Gap and get you one.
Mine a little small. I'm petite.
Go to the kids section.
Oh man. Okay, let's see. Miss Drea says, what would you tell a young person that would like to get into acting?
Wow. What would I tell?
Because you're kind of the gatekeeper, so
what I tell a young person,
as opposed to another actress.
I would tell them to make sure they have good grades, stay in school, and keep the school first. Don't rely on the acting for money. Don't do it because don't do it for the glamour.
Right.
Do it for the passion.
Okay.
Do it for the passion. No matter who you are, whatever age you are, do it for the passion, not for the money. Money will come if you get really good at what you're doing. You get the money.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, hey, look, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to go to a couple of commercials right quick, and we will be right back with our guest, T.Y. Martin. Don't go anywhere. We got just a few more minutes. We're going to come back. We're going to close it out. Stay right there.
Zazu condoms. Fun, sexy.
Of Steve McNair, and I'm with you, Dick. Initially, it looked like that was a real throat shot.
So yeah, sorry about last night.
I just don't understand why you didn't call.
Yeah, well, I was on E-Trade, diversifying my portfolio, taking control like a wolf.
Right.
What's that? That's volatility in the market. Taken care of. Wolf style. Oh, oh, oh.
And that milkaholic Lindsay wasn't over?
Lindsay?
Milk a what?
Build a diversified portfolio at E-Trade.
All right. Go ahead and get your questions in. We are about to close this out. Dude, tell us about, you got a play coming up.
Yes.
Make sure you give the dates, websites, your Facebook page,
Instagram,
all the goodies.
Twitter,
Okay, y'all get your pens out, all right?
As soon as I sign up for Instagram, I got like 5. How many people I got? Like
Are
700
you on
people.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have
my
to
name
find
is
you.
T.Y. Martin Studios.
Okay.
T.Y. Martin
On
Studios
Instagram.
on Instagram. Okay.
And my Facebook is Playwright T.Y. Martin.
Okay.
PLAYWRITE.
Okay.
Playwright T.Y. Martin. And my email is tymartinstudios.atl@gmail.com.
Okay.
So tymartinstudios.atl@gmail.com.
Okay.
And my website is Twitter. Yeah, my Twitter is. I don't know what Twitter is.
Lord,
I don't know.
what's your website?
Website is tymartinstudios.wix. I got a Wix.
Wix?
Yeah, Wix.com /about. Wix is WIX.
Okay, WIX.
So tymartinstudios.wix.com /about.
Okay, so you have all the information
All that stuff,
regarding your plays, auditions.
And my social security number is. You ask for that? You want that?
No, we don't need that.
People go back to people.
Right. You got some slicksters out there.
Trying to go get TVs and stuff. Right?
We do have a question. Somebody's asked if you ever thought about doing sitcoms.
Yes, I've been approached to with people with ideas to do sitcoms, but I never went forward with it. It'll come.
I'm gonna have to throw some stuff your way.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. Yeah, I wanna go a little bit. Everybody keeps telling me, T.Y. For some reason, people I don't even know saying, T.Y. This your year. This your year. This is your year. This your year. And people I don't even know.
So you see it coming.
So they see it coming. So if you see it, it's there.
In terms of preparation, are some plays harder to get ready? Because like you got a deadline now.
Yeah.
For a play.
Yeah.
I assume that when you decide, okay, well, this is when we're going to actually do the play, and you start working on it, that you've gotten to the point now where you kind of know what the distance needs to be, or does that just change from play to play?
A lot of times I start at the end
and
of where I'm going to get the money and where it's going to be.
Okay.
Then the idea of that, because productions are expensive. Okay. A production would cost you, do you want to know what they cost?
Yeah.
Yes.
A production, it depends on the location, and it depends on how many actors you have, and what you're going to use. You're going to use a band, you're going to use the CDs or whatever. Mostly the facility costs the most, and insurance. Okay. So it could cost anywhere from $2,500 to $10,000.
Woo. Oh wow, that's a large.
And $2,500 is small.
And the thing is that's before doors open.
That's before. Yeah, you have to like say the Fox Theater. You have to pay that up front.
Oh, they do that now.
Oh,
They didn't do it when you was there. They do it now.
I was doing. No, I was doing it. I was doing different. I was doing the Roxy, but yeah. And see, that's the thing. Most people don't know when you're doing stuff like that. You're a promoter.
Yes.
And you get in. You got into be a playwright.
Yes.
But you wind up being a promoter and not knowing it.
I wear all the hats. Oh, Roxy is Buckhead Theater.
Buckhead. Yeah.
I did Buckhead Theater last year before last.
Yeah, we sold that out 2 years in a row.
We sold it out too.
Yeah.
We was the first production.
That's a good feeling.
We're the first stage production ever to perform at the Roxy at that theater. At that building, in that facility.
It's a really nice room. I mean, I love the room.
It's awesome.
Yeah, because they just redid it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Because I went to a boxing.
I rode past there and I said, when they was building it up, I said, I'm gonna do a play there. I just moved there. I said, I'm gonna do a play. They hadn't even built it finished when they did renovation. I said, I'm gonna do a play there. I rode past the Fox Theater. I said, I'm gonna do a play there.
Wow. Put it out there. Put it out in the atmosphere.
I didn't know where I was get the money from. I knew it was expensive.
We got a lot of people who are watching the show. Jan Madison, Pittsburgh, PA. Ty, you are very inspirational. I would love to see your shows, Ebony and Al. You guys are fabulous.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Jan.
No, she.
Talking about you? Okay. She did say my name on there. Your name. Your name on there?
No,
you say all three.
That was an accident. Her finger slipped. You know.
Two Y's. And the T and the Y is. She could have just been like. She could have like.
But I know we got a lot of people who are watching. Before we leave, would you mind helping us out and just go in and type? I mean, even if you want your name to be ABC or whatever, but we really just want to know what city you're in. Everybody who's watching, just so we know what the reach is and all that other kind of stuff. So just go ahead and type your city in so we know where you are. Dude, we got to get you back.
Yes.
Gotta get you back. You know. And the date on that again was
the schedule slated for April 3rd.
April 3rd. Okay, so that's a little bit more than what, like
a month.
5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah, a little over a month.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Coming soon.
Yeah. So we'll have to get back there and have Ebony do some interviews.
Yeah.
And I'll be behind the cameras.
A couple of lead actors coming here.
Yeah, as a matter. Now that would be hot.
Yeah, they would just. Oh,
y'all heard it here first. We will get them in here. That would be great.
Yeah, awesome. I would love to be here.
Yeah, that would be hot.
And look, and once again, don't forget about my little one-liner.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah.
I try to get in where I fit in.
Yeah, I get you in.
That little one-liner.
I get you in.
Because I'm shy.
I know. So. I got something for shy people.
You know. But anyway, hey, again, man, Nova Scotia, we are international.
Yeah. Nova Scotia,
Nova
Canada,
I mean,
Cleveland.
yes, Cleveland.
Cleveland's another country. Canada, we're all over. Yeah,
ATL,
ATL.
So hey y'all, it's the Fine Line. This is your girl Ebony, Kisses and All. I'm sorry, Ebony Kisses and All Madison.
Yes. I think I might do Ebony Nicole.
Ebony Nicole.
A little more exotic.
Ebony Nicole Kisses and All Madison. Okay.
It's a long name to put on the application.
Yeah. We got Mr. Martin.
Thank you.
Man, really appreciate it. And we definitely appreciate all of y'all coming.
Thank you.
And again, we will be here next week. I forgot who we got next week. We've got, is it David? Are we trying to get David?
Yeah, we're trying to get Dave
Tolliver.
Dave Tolliver, Men at Large.
He's from Cleveland as well.
Cleveland, So hopefully, let's cross our fingers. I got to call him. So
I get him here. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. There you go. See. So anyway, y'all take care. And we'll be back. Again, we'll be back next week. Peace. Double deuces.